Hey guys, well, we're gonna unlock another 5th weapon, and the next 5th weapon we're gonna get is Dian Wei's. He also got 5 votes, so we're gonna go and play in original mode to get the 5th weapon. We're gonna go to the Battle of Hefei. We're gonna play on the Wei's forces, and obviously play as Dian Wei. And there we go, let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to tell you exactly how it is because I won't bullshit. I honestly thought Fushi's 5th weapon was bullshit. However, this one definitely takes the cake. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I have no idea how many times that I failed, whether it's because I quit or whatever. And believe it or not, there was 4 or 5 completely different ways that I failed. And believe it or not, none of them were deaths. But I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'm not really thrilled about it. I mean, I did lose, I'll say that much. But anyway, we know the intro, we know the conditions, the equipment, the weapon. Here's the 4th weapon. The items, I have gotten it before because I want to make sure it's actually possible. And I'll say this right now, please use the 2-player trick if you're just trying to unlock it. I'm just trying to prove to myself that I can actually do this with just one character. And to prove that's actually possible. Yeah, so when I did the first time, I used the speed scroll, but I totally forgot how low Dian Wei's defense is because he does not have any defense upgrades on that 4th weapon. So, obviously I'm going to equip that, and when I got rid of it, it was so easy for regular troops to break my guard, and it was not funny. It was really bad. Anyway, so I'm using the Taurus amulet. Yeah, the bodyguards. Well, yeah, I did say I'll use the Wei bodyguards from here on out, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So there you go. All right, let's do it. But yeah, there were 4 ways, not 5. But there was 4 ways where I kept on messing up.
Front lines, retake the middle. That's the vital spot of the Wu army.
Alright, so in order to get Dian Wei's 5th weapon, as you saw there, where it says Zhang Liao is preparing to lure Taishi in, make sure that cutscene actually happens. Yeah, so make sure that cutscene happens, because if you defeat Taishi, then you can't get the 5th weapon, obviously. If you let Zhang Liao die and the cutscene doesn't happen, then you're not getting the 5th weapon. If for some reason he retreats, and believe it or not, I have seen it 3 times, and it really pissed me off when I saw it the first time, because I didn't even think it was possible. But if he retreats, as in retreats to prepare to launch the ambush strike on Sun Quan, and if Taishi is alive when that happens, you're not getting the 5th weapon. So, yeah. Anyway, make sure that cutscene happens. After that, defeat Lu Xun and Gan Ning. I'm just guessing that there's no particular order when it comes to Lu Xun and Gan Ning, but make sure you defeat them both after the cutscene, where at that point, well, if Gan Ning's alive and Taishi is still alive, then obviously you're not getting it. But anyway, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna do my usual thing, and that is get Taishi on one side of the square and Zhang Liao on the other. Usually that triggers it right off the bat, but we're playing this on very hard mode, not easy or normal.
Too hasty. We must wait for reinforcements.
And usually if he goes that way, it will trigger it a lot easier, or faster.
I'll crush anyone who stands in my way.
And every time he does that,
They're strong.
it does go off quicker than expected. So I'm going to go straight for Lu Xun.
Enemy is strong. Stay on your toes.
And okay, there you go. I'm not going to kill Lu Xun
They look strong. Take heart.
unless the cutscene happens. but I'm gonna weaken him enough where it'll be easier for me once it happens.
Do you think you can evade my swords?
More insects.
There we go. I need to separate him from the pack, which isn't much,
They look
fortunately.
strong. Take heart.
Remember, we're not trying to kill him yet.
We can't
Don't
hold
even
them.
dare.
We can't control them.
I've got you now, Taishi C. Wait! Ah, he's hurt. There's no need to pursue. I still have so far to go.
Alright, he's down. And Lu Xun is right now. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't think that was a full combo of 6. Goodbye.
We're in trouble if things keep going like this.
Alright, he's down.
I'm too young to die. Oh.
I slaughtered that one.
Alright, so the luck is on our favor right now. So the next thing we gotta do is make sure Zhang Liao is alive and he retreats. Because it will make things easier for us. Well, for me anyway. Because he'll charge towards Sun Xuan. And yes, he'll eventually weasel his way through. But it'll take a little bit longer for him to do that. And I've actually seen Sun Xuan enter headquarters and lost. And that really pissed me off.
Don't fall behind.
And while we defend Zhang Liao, we're gonna defeat Shotai. Well, that is if he get off his horse. Wrong way. So, let's do that. I know it's not a full-blown Musu attack, but at least it's something.
This doesn't look good.
Alright, there we go. Whoops. And he should have like a freaking fortress. Let's grab that. I don't want my bodyguards to get killed that quickly. And that was bullshit.
We can't hold them.
That was a lucky hit. He wasn't even aiming for me. That was bullshit. And that's another reason why I kept on failing, because I instantly rage quit.
I will die fighting.
You know what? Let's wait for by Zhang Liao, because I'm not tolerating with this bullshit. There we go. Finally. But yeah, Shotai definitely overstayed his welcome. I mean, it's bad enough that Shotai's shielding it up. But now the freaking guard captains. goodbye and good riddance.
They joined against us.
Did Zhang Liao get killed? No, he didn't. Good.
I slaughtered that one.
I'm off to the next battle. I'm leaving the rest to you.
Alright, now let's get out of here. I'll make them attack, that way they can get distracted. But Peng Zhang's still following me. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, enough with the volleyballing. Yeah, nice try, you little rat. I'm just following, heading this way, just because, well, I don't want to die. And more importantly, I need to grab health. And the next one I'm going to go for is Lu Meng. I mean, should I go for Cheng Pu? You know what, he's up there, and there shouldn't be that many archers to deal with, so I'll go for Cheng Pu. Lu Meng isn't really a threat. But at the same time, we'll wait it out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's 3 of the 4. I think the only one that I didn't really mention as much was Zhang Liao getting killed by... Well, Zhang Liao getting killed and Taishi still being alive. That was the other somewhat BS moment. But yeah, those were the 4. Zhang Liao getting killed before the cutscene, Zhang Liao retreating before the cutscene, BS like we saw there, where I'm getting attacked and I'm not even. I mean, just you saw that Zhou Tai was attacking nobody and he hit me from behind. That type of BS made me quit, and I was on a good roll with one session, and I was trying to get a little advantage out of it, and all the advantage went away, and not only that, I basically saw the cutscene of death here, which is Sun Xuan entering the main base. And I'm trying to make sure that none of this BS happens, so this God Captain's going first. That's if he doesn't quit shooting it up. I mean, it's bad enough that troops and officers, I mean, not troops and officers, officers in general shield it up, but freaking guard captains. And they're the ones that give you the health.
We can't hold them.
Alright, so now Cheng Pu. And this should be easy. Yeah, I'll head over there after I defeat Cheng Pu.
Where is Sun Quan? Who are you? It's Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao is here.
Zhang Liao, well done. Crush Wu for me.
And once that happens, Gan Ning appears.
Attack!
And there are pros and cons if you keep Zhang Liao alive or not, and he better not get health back, and he did. That little rat.
Hit them with everything we've got. Bring me the traitor Cao Cao's head.
There we go, he's down. And let's try to get the fuck out of here.
This doesn't look good.
I know there's a full thing of health on the way back. And, the reason for, well, the pros and cons in keeping, well, there are pros and cons in keeping Zhang Liao alive and whatnot. And the bad is basically Gan Ning will instantly appear after the strike. And that's when Sun Quan will start to run towards Cao Cao. And yeah, that's not really good on our part. So if for some reason you decide to let Zhang Liao die, yeah, it will take Gan Ning a little bit longer than normal for him to appear. And I don't know why I paused for it, but I did. Oh yeah, right, I want to see where Lu Meng was. And if you do keep Zhang Liao alive and let him ambush Sun Quan, it'll take him a little bit longer for him to come up to the main base. And when I actually got the weapon the first time, I let Zhang Liao die and let Sun Quan come up. Hopefully I could defeat Gan Ning and not have any problems here. Let's see how much health Cao Cao has. I mean, it'll take him a really long time for him to die because, well, let's see here. Cao Cao's morale's at 4. That's actually not good. And everyone else's is at 8. But, let's see. Alright, we'll go for Gan Ning. He's right here anyway.
Boy, are you unlucky. Running into me like this.
There we go. And this is giving me flashbacks of freaking Sima Yi's 5th weapon. Because this is the part where it's going to get a little bit hectic. And that was messed up on my part. There we go. Hopefully it will be enough where he can't get health back.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ah, they're here. It's not over. We're still in this.
Don't worry about the reinforcements. We will break through in one charge.
Alright, that's it. We did it. Well, the conditions anyway.
I slaughtered that one.
Now it's beating the stage.
I really messed up today.
And Sun Quan is on the run, so this is where I got the bullshit happening. In the same exact freaking spot. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. And here's the item right here. Let's get these troops out of my freaking sight.
They look strong. Take heart.
You know what? Let's go this way. I'm not gonna... This is deja fucking vu. That's exactly what it is.
They're strong.
Alright, enough with the volleyballing. Alright, I got one chance at this. And I'm surprised he has not appeared for the usual cutscene when you approach an enemy. Well, a general officer. That's because he's actually on the move.
Those who oppose the Sun family will die.
Alright, now he's starting to go up. This is basically deja vu, except Sun Quan is a little bit faster. And the problem was he actually... Well, if he's not going to fight, then I'll use this for my advantage. Now he's fighting, and he got health back. Now I'm worried about Cao Cao not getting killed.
Stand strong until reinforcements come.
Alright, here we go. Goodbye.
Father, brother, for the glory of our family.
And that's a win. Oh my god. Finally. With all the BS that happened, I finally did it. I mean, it was really sloppy, yes, but I don't care how I did it. Just make sure it got done, and I felt like it was a little bit easier doing it this way than the way I was going to go for it. I mean, my old path was going for Lu Meng first, and then go all the way to the other side, hoping to God that the cutscene happened, and defeat Lu Xun. And then, once that happens, defeat everybody else. I even had times where I was trying to defeat Lu Su, and it didn't work out. So, to me, this feels like the fastest way if you're just playing as Dian Wei. But I would not recommend you doing this with just Dian Wei. I would say do the 2-player trick. The only reason why I did it is because, well, I want to prove that it's actually possible. But, I mean, not in a show-offy type of way. I just want to prove myself something. And everything that I saw when it comes to guides and all that usually refers to 2-player trick. But I want to show that's actually possible with one. But, like I said, I'm not against it. So, anyway, it took us 12 minutes and 22 seconds, which is actually pretty fast. I mean, it's a 20-minute video so far, 21 minutes and 42 seconds from my recording, but yeah. Here's the 5th weapon, the Beast Axe. It has HP max of 90, attack of 28, defense of 52, something that we kind of needed. Bow defense of 50, also something that we really needed. And it has the Hexmark saddle. Wow. It has the Hexmark saddle, which is Liu Bei's horse. And, well, the horse that Liu Bei rides on in this game. And, yeah, so you don't have to worry about equipping a horse when you use this 5th weapon. And, yeah, so, I mean, unfortunately it has no element, but I actually prefer this over the 4th weapon any day of the week, just for the fact that it has defense and attack and bow defense. So, a sacrifice of an element, I mean, if it was a death element, I would reconsider it, but it's the lightning, and that's something I could actually trade off to me personally. But yeah, I mean, everyone's opinion, you know, everyone has their own opinion, but that's mine. The power scroll. Here, I've gotten it ready, but if anyone wants to know how to get it, all you have to do is defeat Gan Ning and he'll drop it. And you could get the buckler if you're playing under Wu's forces, but you have to get it when Zhang Liao attacks the commander. So that's the only way to get it. If you defeat Zhang Liao in the central square, then he'll just drop a... Usually it's a +4 sword, but if you're playing on very hard mode or hard mode, then it will be a +8. Anyway, we didn't really do much, but we got the 5th weapon, and that's all that really matters. And that's another 5th weapon down, and we have 4 more to go. We are almost done with these 5th weapons. And personally for me, this one, I'm glad I don't have to do this one again. So, anyway, there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and hopefully in the next part, we'll have a easier, less stressed out one. But in the next part, I'll do the next 5th weapon, which will be the final 5th weapon in that 3-way tiebreaker where Dian Wei, Zhang Fei, and one other person were in that tie of 5 votes. So, peace.